Good evening, everyone. It's Friday night here in the Friday Frothy bar. We're back on home turf.
Terra firma, isn't it? Terra firma.
Mate.
It is Friday.
Grab yourself a froth. This is the Friday Frothy. We're going to talk sports tonight, and we've got a big show coming up, haven't we?
We have got a massive show, mate.
He's talking it up because he doesn't know.
This is no idea what we're talking about.
This is the Friday Frothy. Grab a froth. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Frothy. My name is Jeff, and your name is
Glenn.
Oh, well done.
I got that right.
You're going well tonight, mate.
Going beautifully, mate. We're things are a little bit out of whack after being out on location.
How good was that?
Last week. Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more.
Yes,
That type of stuff.
indeed you do.
And then we got the summer coming up, so
Yeah,
looking
mate.
forward to it.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
Yeah, mate, before we even start the show tonight, I've got to put out a shout out to one of our mates, Ben Palmer.
Oh, Betty.
We've had some problems here with internet again. Thanks, Phil.
Ben's coming to the rescue.
Yeah, mate, he's provided us with a 4G router.
We've got our IT girl there and extraordinaire Al working through, strategically through everything, though.
Strategically, so hopefully it's all working. So, Ben,
Hopefully, yeah.
give
Well
you
done,
a shout out. Ben Palmer at Realty.
At Realty.
.com, maybe .au, but anyway, at Realty, it's Benny's business. If you want to sell or buy a house, get on to Ben Palmer.
Yeah, Benny.
And can't thank you enough, mate, for helping us out. So,
thanks, Ben. And hello to the kids and Andrew and everyone else out there.
Yes, and also thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We've picked up some more subscribers during the week, and mate, I also wanted to thank people on Facebook who's given us a recommendation.
Recommendation?
Yeah, we've got about 6 people on Facebook who've given us a rap saying, love the show, Jeff's great, don't know about that Glenn guy.
Well, I can only try. I didn't try hard.
That's not true.
Probably a bit like one of the rugby players from the other week, but I try hard.
Oh, boy.
But they did try. Anyway, we'll talk about it.
We will. We'll come to those.
We'll come to that.
And as we do at the start of every show, mate, Corey's Garden and Landscaping, mate, thank you very much. Quiet here tonight. We don't have an audience. So we're on our own. So delivery. He's the proud sponsor of the Friday Frothy.
He is, mate.
And guys, if you live in the Hobart area and you want anything done in your garden, you want some retaining walls done,
a couple of pavers, anything,
fencing, pergolas, steps, anything, Corey, I'll chuck him up. Corey's Garden and Landscaping does an amazing job.
Does a great job.
G'day guys, it's Jeff here from the Friday Frothy. I'm here with Corey from Corey's Garden and Landscaping, our major sponsor for the Friday Frothy.
Alrighty. Now, Glennie, what do we talk about? Let's talk about, before we get on to the Rugby Union Club last week, I've got a couple of things. And, first of all, they're very excited about next week. We've got a new guest coming up, not coming in, but over Messenger like we normally do.
Well, another Melbourne. This guy's played a lot of footy.
135 games, 95 goals, 2 best in Ferris.
Yeah.
Played in the 1988 Grand Final in the VFL in the Melbourne Hall of Fame.
And
he
he was as quick as lightning up and down that wing there for the Melbourne Deeds.
Yes.
But no, I mean, just mention the sort of players he had around. Actual fact, Gary Lyon was on a show the other night, and Alan Johnson going to play with him.
Yep. So get some fantastic stories.
Yeah,
Alan Johnson,
Western Australia.
Yeah.
He was a Western Australian boy.
Melbourne Demons from 1982 to 1990. So that's next week we'll be interviewing him.
Yeah, he would have had his John Morbies and different coaches under him as well. And,
Can't wait to talk to him, mate.
I'm looking forward to it, mate. We've been blessed actually with a couple of these guys.
I've got to bless you a little bit more, mate, because I had a couple of things that you don't know. Had a phone call today. You've heard of the axeman from Tasmania who was the world champion?
Not Mr. Foster.
David Foster.
Not Duncan's.
No.
No, not Duncan's. No,
David
Foster, the
world
big man.
champion, actually.
World champion.
Spoke to him today, coming on the show.
You're
In
joking.
the next couple of weeks.
How lucky are we to get the big man on?
Well,
Where does he live these days? Is he living still up
mate,
in Latrobe?
I think he's on the trade, but he's all over the place. We're going to have to do it over the phone because.
Well, he's knocking all the forest down, though, is he? I wish he'd come down home. I think a few big trees there could knock them down.
Yeah.
Bit of firewood would be good, thanks,
He
Dave.
goes out and does a lot of opening and a lot of things he does around Australia. So he's in demand. He's in demand.
Not just a world champion, but he was for so long. I think all the other wood choppers gave up until his son started.
Yeah. I believe he's just.
I know he's just as good.
But he's a public figure and people love him. So we'll be on the show.
The big man.
David, if you're watching, mate, we can't wait to talk to you.
Looking forward to it, Dave.
And let me tell you, this weekend, starting tonight, the New Zealand Dart Masters is on. The darts. We love the darts.
Can't wait.
Now, Glennie, a couple of weeks ago, Larry, I reported that it was a Western Australia guy who beat the best. Right? He beat Gary Anderson. He beat them all, and he won the Brisbane Dart Masters. Well, guess what? He's coming on the front. The Heat, Damon Hetta, professional dart player, coming on the front. So, boom, there's another one. Send me a message today. So there's a bit of breaking news.
That is
for the Friday
absolutely
Frothy.
smashing, mate.
Damon's over in New Zealand playing tonight, so get on the darts tonight and have a look if you're not watching Essendon. And hopefully he flies back in on Sunday, so I'll be talking to him on Sunday afternoon. And
the fellow would be right. He's just held off on that. I didn't know anything about that. So
breaking news.
That is breaking. That's Jeff's breaking news.
Damon will be travelling to the UK soon, and he's going to join the professional darts over there and get on the scene because he's
an absolute star.
Oh, my word, he is. Unbelievable.
So much better than that, mate.
So there you go. I'm pretty excited about that.
Now we're going to even better night now.
Coming on.
Fantastic.
So let's get on to the show, Glennie, and talk about last week. Now, Eastern Suburbs Rugby Union Club opened their doors to us. They don't open on a Friday night.
No, they did for us, though.
And they opened up so we could do the show, and some of their players came down because they were playing in the grand final the next day.
How good was that? Not everyone came down, but there was a good handful, more than a handful of players that did play on the day, and some really nice people, supporters, volunteers, people behind the bar, the ones that do a lot of hard work, let's be honest. Big Caleb up there, how go, mate? Caleb Divine, spoke to him, great bloke. And Phil and Christy was the girl that brought us on. Ed Munsey up there talking to you. You called him up.
Yes, mate.
He was playing.
Ed did the interview with us. How good was he in the interview?
Fantastic, mate.
Did a fantastic job.
Spoke to the coach. We didn't
Jason.
Jason. And congratulations. We didn't see you at the end of the game, Jason. But well done, mate. If you do watch tonight, you did a great job coaching the boys. And, geez, we was a little bit nervous, mate, to be honest with you, towards the end, but we shouldn't have been.
Do you know what I was nervous about? I was nervous at the fact that we heckled Launceston the night at the club. Saying,
Do you reckon that's why they were a bit biffo?
Well, I don't know.
That might even cause.
But after seeing the size of the guys, mate, I thought, oh, geez.
That's why we left you.
Oh.
That's why we got in the car and we thought we better not hang around because.
No, well done to the Launceston boys because they put up a good fight.
They did. No, there were some bulls there. There were some big boys there. I'll never forget that guy coming over when we got there.
Yeah.
And he I reckon he ran, probably only did about 10 metres because he got out of steam up and went over the line. But to the credit of Eastern Suburbs boys, they were absolutely fantastic. And, at the end of the day, mate, they got the chocolates, as they say.
They got the chocolates. So congratulations to the boys.
Yeah, well done.
17 years it's been since they won a grand final, and they did it because the Froth was there.
They're exactly right. 17 years, and as I said, they were talking about hopefully they could get into Division 1 next year. But look, right at the moment, I think it's just important that they get what they need, and that's a little bit more funding, and that's why we actually did go over too, and a little bit more help. They dropped from the locals. Absolutely. So anyone from not just the Eastern Shore, actually, only because they're Eastern Shore, rugby. doesn't mean nothing. If you like your rugby and you want to get over there, get your kids over there. And next year, now when they start training, go down and see these people because they're lovely people, and I'm sure we could be there could be a next. Well, I was going to say Palau, but probably not an Israel Palau, but.
What about even past players? Past players that have been at the club, get down there and have a beer and support you. Because they need your help. They really do.
And great bar down there. Beautiful oval.
Yeah, we'll go back.
We'll go back. Beautiful oval.
They've asked us to come back. I don't know why, but thank you. They've asked us to come back. So we'll go back. It's a big good to actually get out and
hopefully they get more than, I think they only had 4 games. I think I was told this year. But I tell you what, it was a nicer deck than it was out at Rugby Park.
Oh yeah. They could play that.
It was like a bowl, mate, like our bowls up at Frothy.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of footage of the live.
We've got a bit of footage. Yeah,
we're a sports show. We did take a bit of footage of the game, and look, as Glennie, we're quite open and honest. We don't know that much about rugby union.
No, we were learning as we go.
Yeah, we were, and asked a lot of questions, and a lot of the players. Phil, he was there.
Yeah, Johnny Pears, the Eastern Shore, one of the Pollies, mate. He was there.
Yeah. So gave us a bit of advice on how things work and stuff. But look, guys, just sit tight. Here's a little bit of the grand final, and
go Roosters.
Yeah, up the Roosters.
Not saying anything, you're very quiet.
Go Roosters. Not at the moment. Roosters. Well, I will soon. Better get the whole froth shirt, eh, Glennie? Here we are at the Friday Frothy, the grand final down here. Yeah, it's oh no, they just scored. They've scored, have they? Monsters just scored. Means they'll get a kick over, so that'll take them to 10, is it? No, go up to.
I can smell.
You're not inspiring me as well.
I can smell the denker rub. Is that you, Jeff?
Between my groin.
Here comes Jeff with the gift box.
We'll have it and you'll like it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like them. I have one of those last time.
Yeah, well done, mate.
I was going to say, which one would I have? Thank you. Which one? Very good. Yeah, which one? Sure, choices. Yeah.
Mate, are we on?
Yeah, you're on.
Mate, down here at the Friday Frothy, I know you've got to go your presentation. Well done, buddy. 34 to 21, 17 years. Great game, mate.
It was
well
awesome. It was absolutely fantastic.
Glenn's up the back there. We've been here for a while watching, mate.
Good stuff. Did you enjoy it?
Great game. Yeah, learnt lots.
Really good.
Awesome.
Really good.
Yeah.
Good night tonight, mate.
Absolutely.
Go
Yeah.
on, enjoy it. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Thank
you.
Yeah, no, well done.
Thank
That's
you.
good effort. Great
Thank
effort.
you.
Played well. Great effort.
Thanks, guys.
Go the boys.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Thanks so much.
Top effort. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. So well done, the Roosters, and congratulations, and thanks, Munsey, for doing the little bit.
Yeah, thanks, Munsey. Well played, team, mate.
Yeah.
That's all. As I said, not that we do know a lot about, but I thought all the boys played well.
Yeah.
They put themselves in harm's way with some of those big guys going
Corey's
through.
some big hits, mate.
Those some big hits.
Now, Corey's just come through and said that we're a little bit echoey in the sound and a little bit quiet, so sorry about that, guys. We're constantly having.
I think Corey, we're just echoing the fact that Caniglio is going to Hawthorn.
Well, there you go.
He's just got through saying that him and Jago Mirror best mates, mate. So he's not worried about the other 4.2 mil you're probably going to give him.
And there's your answer. Always get back to you, mate.
That was it, mate. I was just had to make sure of that. Me and our folks regularly.
Anyway, so well done, the Roosters. It's Al, don't walk too far away because we're about to go out with it.
This is funny, isn't it?
No. Is there? No. Anyway, this is out with it.
Out with it!
Out with it! Now, if you're new to the show, guys, out with it. Anything that gets under our goat during the week in sport, things that have happened that just annoy us, disappoint us.
Annoy us, but probably annoy everyone else as well.
All I can say is Nick Curious. If I said that every week, that would be out with it.
I think probably the best thing, mate, is we can do is just start playing.
Got it.
I mean, they're going to have to give him a ban, aren't they, for 12 months?
Look, mate, I don't have a lot, and I know you've got one, but I just wanted to put this one out there.
Yeah.
Next week, our mate Jeff Horn, if you haven't seen the interview, get on to the Friday Frothy YouTube, have a look at our videos, and there's an interview there with Jeff Horn and the Friday Frothy boys.
Yeah.
He's got his big fight next week.
Sorry, mate, he was on tonight on the one of the shows I was watching, and going with his sparring partner. I tell you what, he's looking good.
Yes. What's in the spa?
Yeah.
They were in the spa.
They were sparring with fists and the gloves and that, not in a spa. And there was no diving board or.
Right. They were having a practice fight. They weren't in a hot tub. Right. Sorry, mate.
They didn't. Well, there was no pleasantry when they were in there.
What, the two of them? No. Anyway.
No.
But anyway, he's fighting next week, and it's Zarafa that he's fighting, right? But this is all I've got on Zarafa. His name, you know how they have names, like the Hornet, and give me some other names. The Killer, I am the Beast.
Exactly.
All right.
Starting to sound like the traits.
Well, it is Zarafa's name, and this is how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. The Pretty Boy, Zarafa! Pretty Boy. His name's Pretty Boy. Come on. That's a bit soft for a boxer, isn't it?
Like Floyd, isn't it? Pretty Boy Floyd.
Well, he was a gangster, wasn't he?
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
I was going, let's get ready to rumble! So there you go, the Pretty Boy against Jeff Horn, the Hornets. And this is our producer, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just seeing if I might be able to work on this a little bit. I don't know. I think it got taken in a bag to the Roosters, and I think the dial might have got moved around.
And it's a little bit half cocked at the moment.
Now, talking half cocked and in a bag, what about Steely's side bottle?
Well, yeah, it's fair to say he's lost his marbles hat.
I think Steely wants to change his name to Steel Front Bottom.
Yes, exactly. And
back bottom. Well, he wants something.
Well, that's too. It's unbelievable. You don't hear of those sort of injuries. And so your mate that's going to retire, the great Scott Thompson, I think, I don't know what he's done, right or left, and now side's done this.
I reckon one each.
On each side, but all jokes aside, I think he'll be back for the final. He'll only miss this week, hopefully.
Yeah, it's just a ruptured testicle, mate. Yeah, who hasn't ruptured a testicle in their time?
It makes me always want thinking about it.
Well, you probably will. Anyway, what do you got, mate? You got something on out with it? What's happened?
Look, there's a couple of things that have got under the go. Look, firstly, if we're going straight to the cricket, we've got to get straight to the cricket. And we've reported on the show way back, about the boys did the wrong thing, and we're all having a big laugh about the sandpaper game and all the rest of it. But look, it's like anything, mate. The viewers, they've done the crime, they've done the time, as they say. They did the crime, they've done the time. And Steve Smith, I know it's been reported at any rate, but Steve Smith come out. Yeah, this is the Lord's game, and he was again smashing the bomb. No answer to him at all until Al. I think we've brought him in, right, haven't we? Joffrey. Yeah,
Brisbane
Hurricanes. At any rate, he all of a sudden, Joffrey's decided to bowl 95 plus. And at any rate, Steve Smith, he's got hit once. Round, I think he was round in the 80s, early 80s. Got hit in the arm. He was in a world of hurt then. Couple of balls later, bang, he tried to duck out of a short one, got hit in the neck, hit the ground. I think a lot of people forget that what happened to the lad in Adelaide, Phil Hughes, and to other cricketers around the world. Now, you Poms out there, a lot of your own commentators and that have turned around and they said it was a disgrace. A lot of but I'll tell you one thing, Smith had that much guts. He went out. He was, because they were clapping and cheering, a lot of them. Yeah. Yep. And at any rate, not all of them. A lot, were obviously some of the players, Joffrey and I think I can't remember who was Butler. I think it was the guy. They went over and there was some talk that they thought they were smiling and all that. But it is a hard thing when you're a fast bowler how to act. And they were the first in there to see that he was all right. It had nothing to do with the players. But some of you guys over the fence and that, they got no guts. They were throwing things, and he went off. And most players would stay off. He came back on. He got booed again when he came back out. I think he had 2 boundaries, Jeff. Just smacked it straight down the ground. Another one. Yeah. And
then he got it LB dead in front, so he was just short of 100 again. Yeah. And so I just thought that it was good that the English media this time, all got behind him and that and said, well, look, enough's enough. And I think that enough is enough now. I think they better get back on with it. Well, yeah. Because when you come back down, whatever happens in this series, just remember you're coming back down to Australia, so she'll be warm up. So that was part of it. I just think it's a disgrace.
Well, there's two things.
We don't act like that.
Well, no. they will. There's 2 things happening at the moment, just on a sideline of that, because we will talk about cricket soon. But 2 things happening. There's someone suggesting, and I can't remember who it was, I read it today, that bouncers should be outlawed. No more bouncers because it's too dangerous. Soft, come on. No, they've got to have bouncers. And the second thing is that it looks like Australia might make it mandatory that you're going to have to wear the neck guards. Just do it. Why don't look? Well, the players don't like it.
Admittedly, some players feel uncomfortable. I know. Look, Smith got hit in the arm just below the elbow. Now, especially a lot of tail enders, they'll have the guards.
I just fixed the sound.
Well done.
Sound's done.
Sound's done. Well done.
Because it wasn't set on that microphone.
There you go. But Jeff,
sorry. Let's start the show again.
With the arm guard. Yep. I mean, a lot of the tail enders come in. Smith didn't have his on. Yes. Got it there. You're right. You've got to have bouncers. Yeah. Because fast bowlers are meant to be nasty and come in and bowl as fast as they can. But if they've got the right headgear, like we spoke about in gridiron, and these sort of sports, they make sure that they've got these helmets on. In cricket, let's face it, it's a weapon coming down at nearly 100 clicks. So, if they could fix up some of this and someone can come up with a better idea around the neck area. Yep. The grill, obviously the ball can't get through. Yep. And everyone will be sweet. There you go. It still hurts. You're still going to get hit in the body. Yes. But at least a few bruises isn't going to be your life.
Likely not to get a ruptured testicle, though.
No. Well, you can.
Well, you could.
You can.
You could.
Get it in the box, mate. It does hurt.
Yeah, what's the... Oh, that's for another day. The box. Let's go there another day.
Good show,
that was the box, number 96. That's out. That's out with it. Out with it!
Nice one. We're back on.
This weekend, Glennie, The Formula One is on. Daniel Ricciardo reckons that there's a good chance that his Renault...
Yeah, I did read this. He reckons he's going to hang around.
Yeah, they reckon they're going to improve and they should be doing better than what they're doing, and he's got a good feeling that things are going to happen.
He's going to stick in there. Okay. What about our mate? Do we heard any more about him?
He's racing this weekend as well. So this is the... I can't say this. Circuit de Spa... Francorchamps. It's in Belgium.
Francorchamps.
Thanks.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So that's. Sorry, it's next weekend.
So that's Alex Peroni. You guys out there. So he's
next weekend. Alex Peroni in Formula 3, and then the Formula 1 as well. So there's some expert reporting right there, getting the date wrong.
I'm we're just doing a full loop out of the racing car circuit for a minute. Just going back to the union again too. Remember we spoke on the night that we said about how's Australia going to go in New Zealand? I think we joked on the show. I said, they haven't won for since.
You're talking the Bledisloe? The Bledisloe Cup.
Yeah,
last weekend.
Since Melbourne last won a grand final.
Yeah.
And they got smashed.
36,
what have you got on there?
36-0 in Union. 36-0, mate. They got beaten.
What the hell?
That's the 17th straight loss.
Well, what's the difference? They all run off the ground. Different team.
Oh, I don't know, mate. We watched a little bit at the casino last weekend, and it was.
Oh, we go to the casino.
Don't you remember? Oh no.
No, I don't. I'm only joking. No, we did watch it. It was. Yeah, I don't know.
Now look,
we were putrid.
Putrid
was the word.
I've done a bit more work on Union because we've been to the Eastern
Yeah,
Suburbs
we
Rugby
know all
Union
about
Club.
it now. We know all about it now, don't we?
Wales are now the number one club
Yes.
in the world.
And guess where I come from?
Wow.
No, I'm from Australia, but
Yeah.
my old great-grandfather is from Wales.
Who is he?
My mother was a Jones, and Tom.
Tom.
There's my, exactly right.
And
Tom Jones.
It's not unusual.
To be
Glenn.
Yeah, exactly.
So Tom Jones, if you want an autograph, let Glenn know.
What's new Pussycat?
Whoa. So Wales beat, who'd they beat? They beat England 13-6.
Of course they did.
And they've taken the top spot from the All Blacks.
No one would understand the Welsh when they won, but you don't understand me after all.
Well, that's true. Now, George Gregan reckons that England is going to be the one to watch in the World Cup, not Wales. He doesn't think Wales are strong enough to actually be a threat in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah. So, Australia meet Wales in their second pool match on September the 29th in Tokyo.
Well, we'll see where we're at. I mean, I don't know. That was a pretty ordinary effort, wasn't it?
And I personally am actually going to watch the Rugby Union World Cup.
Well, I enjoy watching it. We've just got to understand some. I got more of an understanding from watching the game, talking to a few of the people around the ground, mate. Didn't you?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
No, I've just got I got in trouble for not whippersnippering in the front yard.
Well done.
After Corey's garden and landscaping did our front yard.
Yes.
And
you might be able to get out there with some chops and start picking out some bits and pieces.
I did whippersnip it, and what else we got here? Ben Palmer, all okay. I think we're running
well
all right,
Ben.
Benny.
It's all back up
Thank
now.
you, mate, at Realty. What else we got happening here? I think make a door. What's this? Glue together and make a doormat. What's that all about? Anyway, so that's a bit of rugby union for you, mate.
Yes, sorry.
Al, have you got any odd sports tonight?
No
odd sports tonight.
I found a beauty. But we'll do that next week.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah, I actually found a beauty. Basketball, Glenny.
We've got a little bit. Oh, well, that might have been. Sorry, when we set out with it before, that was possibly my other.
I'll kick you off.
Out with it.
Some of these people paid between $500 and $1,000 a seat
and up.
Yeah.
I
think $500 and $1,000, somewhere between.
Was that it?
Yeah, I think so. But what happened? Everyone knows.
Well, it's just like they brought in the rink, didn't they? The actual it was brought in, and of course there's whoever was in charge of setting up all the seating and that they got that right. Not because it was they did it flat and they elevated the court.
Yeah.
And of course half of them were looking at the apron. They could probably see the tops of their head.
Yeah.
And that was it. So they paid their $2,000 or $1,000 and $500 or
they
whatever.
want their money back.
They want their money back, and quite rightly so. And as it was, I mean, all these people in good faith bought their tickets. your Steph Currys and all these Durants and all these number one
They've all pulled
top
out.
line players, they pulled out. Our mate, he pulled out. A couple of Australian guys there pulled out, didn't they?
But they've already started to refund some money.
Yes, they have.
Because of that reason.
Because of that reason.
Because they did pull out.
So that's a bit of an out with it too, isn't
Well,
it?
it is a bit. They ended up getting just under 52,000 people. I think it was 51,800 and something to the game.
Yeah.
And the game itself was good, Glenn.
No, but there's still top class play. We're still talking the best of the best.
Yeah.
And America's got such a big.
Yeah, well, they've got somebody to pull from, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. And I mean, for us to even. I mean, what was the score in the end? It was something like 102 to 86,
86,
I think it was.
But at half time, it was 44 to 43.
It was.
And that's when I put a post on Facebook. Keep an eye on Facebook, guys, because I'm always updating with different things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put a post on 44 to 43, and the game was tight, and it was really good. And then all of a sudden, Australia tried to do some 3-pointers, and they turn over.
And they got
And then
down
USA hit the 3-pointers, and then bang, 10 points.
Look,
within no time, we were bang.
It's a good setup for the guys, especially for the Australian guys, and at least to get together now. And I think they've got another one against this mob or not? Is there two?
Yeah. There's two games.
There's 2 games.
They just warmed up before the World Cup.
Well, perhaps they shouldn't call it a friendly. Perhaps they should call it a nasty.
I just think it's a warm-up.
little bit of nastiness in it, mate.
Our first match is on the 1st of September. This is in the World Cup. 1st of September against Canada. So
that'll be tough.
That's our first match. I'd just like to say hello to Carl from Jacoboski Homes. He's back from the Gold Coast.
Yeah, how are you, Carl? I'm how you going, mate? Who did you just play? Jared Ruffy.
Not a good time to come back, Carl.
Ruffy might go up there, mate, and give you a hand because he kicked 6 on a platter.
They gave the ball to him.
He was absolute star, wasn't he?
It was like, here, Ruffy, have a kick.
He was just like a gazelle, mate, running
You're
around
a
there.
gazelle. Now listen, I just want to throw this in, Glennie.
No, I'm only mucking around.
I spoke about this last show or the show before. Our old mate Jason Pearson, Hawthorn supporter from Railway Terrace and Jason Pearson Automotive in Milton. His son, I said, was releasing an album, and they have done it. And I'd like to play a bit of a clip, but I can't because we haven't got it. But
okay. What's he?
Well, his name's Lachlan Pearson. It's Jason's son, obviously.
Yeah.
He's in a band called the Blind Pilots, and they've just released a song today called "What You Need," and it's available on iTunes. So, get on board, guys.
Yeah,
if
get
you
on
like
and have a
it
listen.
And buy it or download it or
Well,
whatever
I'll
you
have a
do.
listen. We like our music.
Yeah, well, we do. We're going to get some live music happening in the bar. Actually,
Yeah.
So,
Best,
so well done to Lachlan Pearson.
Don't worry about Jace next year, mate. It's for us.
Yeah, it's not.
Caniglio and all those players that we're getting. You all right?
No.
Sorry.
I was going to talk some AFL.
No, we are talking AFL.
Well, we are.
We've had a few outs.
Well, what's Ross
Through the
Lyon?
week.
Happy days.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah, I can't say I'm sad. I'm not a Ross Lyon fan.
No, well, I reckon the way he left St Kilda, that's pretty much what Fremantle done to him, isn't it? I mean, quick exit.
Will he go back to St Kilda?
No. I reckon. I don't think he'll get. I reckon St Kilda would be silly, wouldn't they, to put him back there?
I think anyone would be silly to put him back in. Now,
look, probably needs a rest. I reckon for a club, look, perhaps a Melbourne or someone like that needs more structure.
Yeah.
I only listen. Look, I have been listening to some of the other channels with that, but they reckon that look, he could be right. Look, Melbourne. Let's be honest. Let's jump to Melbourne quickly.
You're going to get flogged tomorrow. Anyway.
They've been terrible. Who do they play, mate?
North Melbourne.
Whereabouts?
Blunston Arena.
What time?
2:10.
Jeff will be there.
I will be. Might even report a little bit on Facebook tomorrow. So
yeah, so I reckon Ben Brown kicked 10, mate, the other week. He could kick 12, 13. He might break Buddy's record that game. 13.
No, not
Ben Brown didn't look like missing, did he?
Not a blunt stone, but anyway.
Well,
look, my thing with Ross Lyon is, mate, I think.
What is it with him? They like him, though.
I don't. I think
Rewalton them do.
Well, he does. He thinks it was injustice,
and some of the boys.
But I think Ross Lyon was the one who introduced flooding.
Glenn Uwaka.
And who's called me a whacker?
Corey.
Glenn Uwaka. Cheers to that, mate.
Yeah, mate.
He's a whacker.
So you should have been in the bar tonight. See, it's open slather tonight, Corey.
Bloody hell. I think he was the one who introduced the defensive play, the blocking up of the game, the whole the slow
everything
play.
was defensive. It was.
And I think that was introduced by Ross Lyon, closely followed at Sydney, and
Well, the game's become that. Let's be honest. It's become a defensive game moving forward. We're still not a lot of sides kicking over 100 points, and unless you're unless you're lucky enough to play Gold Coast every week, I reckon every side.
Oh, Carl, that's a horrible thing to say, mate. Look,
but that could change, mate. It could change this very quickly. That's why I'm having a laugh now, because things can turn. I mean, that could be us next year.
It should
See
be.
you on the hill vlog.
It should be. Are you going? I will be there, mate. Now, just talking about coaches, I just wanted to have a quick chat with you and your thoughts. Is this a good look for the game? We've lost how many coaches already?
Brad Scott, Lyon, Bolton,
Richardson. All right, and we might lose Hinkley as well.
Hinkley and let's face it, Goodwin. If it keeps going, if they don't perform next year.
Worsfold's been...
Johnny Worsfold. Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, no, they've talked about it.
It could be up to 6, 7 coaches. Is this good? Is this a good look for AFL?
But why do they look? At the end of the day, they keep blaming the coaches, and some of these coaches. I believe Brendan Bolton and we're only mucking around, Corey, by the way. He at least set. I still reckon he set Carlton up to be where they are now. Yes. And Teague has always been there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now, that as we said a couple of weeks ago, the wheels are off, as they want to call it. You know, it's open slather. Go for it, fellas. No pressure. You got nothing to lose.
Yep.
And they're getting the win. Same with your guys. They Brad Scott very structured. And then
Carl's now calling you all that, but it's all right.
Doesn't matter, mate. I haven't got a jumper on or not.
It is.
At any rate,
but is it a good look for AFL? Losing 6 to 7 coaches in a year.
It's not.
I think it's terrible.
I think it just happens like that.
Oh,
well,
I think it's
They're
wrong.
all old.
Well, the thing is that what happens now, if now obviously North Melbourne. Well, let's talk about this properly. North Melbourne have taken on Ree Shaw.
Yes.
Everyone's commented how good he is, and for all purposes, it sounds like he's got the players. In other words, they relate to him.
Yeah.
He's a good communicator and all the rest of it. I believe Teague now, he's done 12 years. Both of them have done a big apprenticeship.
And they look up to him. This is the difference. They look up to him and they're happy to play for them.
They're there because they could, they're exactly right. So communication in footy must be a massive thing. And I know, who was the other coach there? Richardson. I thought he was the same. So
you're getting threats. Right?
It's all right, mate.
Someone knows where you live.
Yeah, it's all right. Just as silly as some of those calling. I mean, I don't mean that, Mick. Sorry,
he's so used to it being a Hawthorn supporter getting threats, so he's not fazed by it.
The only threat we had is winning another premiership.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Turn it up. But anyway, so I think clubs at the moment, you've got to have a coach. I think gone are the days of being involved. But even talking to Roger Podolzak the other day and talking about Ron Barassi, and I saw Ron Barassi as being a fierce, you will,
you want to. It's different then too. They used to be able to. They used to be able to. They used all the old coaches would. Honestly, they make you feel about that small.
But Roger said he was fantastic. He looked up to him, he admired him, he respected him, and he just thought he was unreal. Even knowing what we saw, it was completely different than
absolutely
than what he said he was. So
well, that's right. I mean, it was played differently. Now, a lot of the players don't like that berating and all that, and they're a little bit precious. Some of them, mate.
They have a bit of a cry.
Don't like being.
They have a bit of a cry.
We used to get things thrown at us and that. And everything else.
I used to get the orange with the pips in it.
That was just at school.
I get the seed. Why did they give me the orange with the pips in it? Everyone else got the ones without, and I got with. It's just
exactly. There you go.
Anyway, bit of cricket news. Obviously, cricket. Let's start on last week's game, Glennie. We held on for a draw thanks to the rain.
That Lambashay, he did a good job. He came in. Well, there's a bit of news there because he came in, and that's the first time that's ever happened. So a player's retired hurt, which obviously was Steve Smith, and they'd brought it in, and this guy came in and hit, I can't remember, he hit over 60-odd runs, and he did it again in this test on a very, very tough...
Yeah, 74 he hit.
Yeah.
74, where no one else did.
On a very tough wicket.
What were your thoughts on, like, obviously we lost Bancroft, Siddle and Smith. Now,
Well, none of those bowlers did. Look, we commented, we thought Siddle bowled well. I do. Cameron Bancroft, yes, I don't mind that change at the moment, but obviously didn't pay off with Harris
with
this
Marcus.
time.
What,
But it was the
tough.
ball was going.
It was tough. And Jofra Archer, mate, he was... How good is he? How good is he?
Well-
Is this the wickets he's playing on, or is he just that good?
No, well, obviously we've seen him bowl. These guys have faced him in Australia, but of course in the 2020 they can't bowl bouncers all the time, can they?
No, you won an over.
But he was impressive down here, and the wickets there are suiting him. Even Michael Holding, he said, I was listening to him the other night, and he said, look, he wanted him to just keep bowling up and keep bowling fast, but he reckons he wasn't bowling as fast as he did at the where was it, the last test before this, at the Lords.
Yes.
So Headingley, he's probably a few clicks down on his pace. The interesting thing will be, and this is what they've said, will he be able to keep buttering up? Hopefully, if we get into the next innings, we can actually hit a lot of runs and keep him out there bowling. Because I tell you what, I don't think they've got to let Jeff, that could win us the game. If he breaks down, that could be the difference. And Australia are doing this little thing with their bowlers at the moment, where Patterson's come back in. They, as you said, they rested Siddle. Siddle did nothing wrong.
No,
he did all right.
Yeah,
and the big fella can't even get a game, can he? Stark.
No, which unfortunately, no. I was just going to say, unfortunately, I think the weather tomorrow is supposed to be 27 degrees in England, and
it's not good,
and sunny. So England will bat all day on that.
Can we go?
Oh yeah, to get 27 degrees. Been very nice down here in Tasmania if you're on the mainland.
It's going to be 18 tomorrow.
Yeah, 18 degrees. It's a heat wave. My goodness. Yeah, we've been getting sixes and snow, and it's been nice, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been nice. Sorry?
Renee's on?
Oh, good
How
Renee.
How are you,
Okay,
Renee?
guys. Sorry, we still haven't done the hurling either. We've got to get into the hurdles. We
I've
haven't
got to do a lot of warming up before we do that.
So Renee's going to be at the the Tigers and Lions game. Now that's going to be a cracker.
That should be a belter, Renee. Actually, that would be probably one of the games of the year, wouldn't it?
I reckon you should take a little bit of footage on your film and send that through, and we'll
send
play
it through.
next week.
Yeah, do that.
Actually,
if you can.
You can even do some commentary if you like. So, yes.
So all the best with that. No, enjoy it.
Mate, David Warner's turned his form around, 61.
He did. He struggled. I did watch it again. He played and missed, and then when he finished playing and missed, he played and missed. But the thing is, they kept... Look, it was that hard. I don't care who the batsmen were. Anyone would struggle in that. It was very overcast. The ball was doing ridiculous things.
Yep.
And this is the whole thing. If it was on an Australian wicket, this is using this Duke ball with those conditions, I listened to the commentators through the last test match, and they said, how come it moves so much when it's overcast? And they can't actually tell you.
Really?
They don't know scientifically why it moves.
Oh, I know.
So
because
much.
They're idiots.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why.
That's probably why.
Idiots.
Yeah. And they haven't got 4 and 20 pies. They haven't got national pies.
Now,
they've got English pies.
Is it GWS this week? Sorry, for the Roos? Oh, I don't know.
tomorrow it's Melbourne versus North Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Mate, your
Oh,
club.
by the way, Jordan, yeah, so you got some keep you?
Yeah,
No, we're on this. No,
You are.
No, keep going.
Newcastle Knights coach Nathan Brown, he's had enough, he's going. Well, I don't know if he's pushed or he's going. He reckons he's made the decision for him. But he's saying that on his way out, he's saying that when he came to the club in 2016, that you're the Knights man. Actually, you like the Knights? No, you like the Sharks,
No,
don't you?
I'm
I'm
the Sharks
sorry.
man, no.
Where am I?
You're in Newcastle there.
Oh, hey?
Hooker's out now too.
Oh, Essendon's got no team. It's all right. You're in the finals.
It's all right. You're in the
Doesn't matter.
finals. They're resting them all.
They're
for
just
the
resting
finals,
everyone.
mate.
So,
It's okay.
But he reckons there's a real drinking culture happening at the Newcastle Knights.
But they were doing all right, weren't they?
They were, but they've really
bottomed out, have they?
Yeah, and it's been revealed that Craig Fitzgibbon,
yeah.
they thought he would go take the coaching role at Newcastle, and he hasn't, and it looks like he's got his sights on St George.
Ah, okay.
So we don't know. We'll keep our eye on that one.
Wayne Bennett.
But yeah, Brown took over from Wayne Bennett.
Yeah.
And there's no love lost. He reckons that the Knights are a basket case. So
Well, it's amazing, isn't it, how good they were going, and then they've just fallen. Actually, the Raiders are doing all right, mate.
They have.
They're flying. They done the Storm.
Yeah.
When we was down at the casino down there winning.
That's
on.
correct.
We'll talk about that
we'll get
later.
on that. Yes, we had a couple of wins, didn't we?
On the big grade.
Old Mark Guy, remember Mark Guy?
Yeah,
He's suggesting
he's on the show. He's on the
tonight?
NRL show.
He's what? Oh, not our show.
No, not our show.
Oh, I thought Mark Guy was here.
No.
Oh, now guys, just in case
he's
you missed it, and I'll talk about this in a minute. Just in case you missed it, Alan Johnson next week, Melbourne VFL player, best and fairest 2 times, played in the grand final.
Yep.
Hall of Fame next week.
Wingman, half forward, kick goals.
David Foster, world
champion
axeman on the Frothy.
He's going to come down and clear all my trees out down at Houston Drive. Thanks, mate. Dave.
Brisbane Masters dart champion, going professional, Damon the Heat Hetta on the Frothy.
Fox are going to be after us soon.
Just stay tuned, guys, because I'm seriously
Fox
excited
can't get
about
what
the Heat. Because
Fox can't get what we can get.
And
Fox won't even let. We had a lot of other people lined up. Go and tell them, Jeff.
Well, we had Taron Thomas from North Melbourne.
Can't come on.
We were declined.
Yeah.
So
North Melbourne. Your North Melbourne.
My North Melbourne. Yeah.
If Clark, we'll have to talk to them after they finish.
Yeah.
When the season. I wonder if when the season finishes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe then. Perhaps because it's in season.
Taron, that was actually put through from Bart McCulloch, who plays for North Launceston. He helped me out to get on to Taron Thomas.
Played for Brisbane Lions, Bart.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. Good player. Big unit.
Oh, yeah.
Big bloke.
Maybe we should get Bart on.
We'll get Bart on.
I'll have a chat with him.
Well, I don't think he's got a manager, has he?
Nah.
You.
Well, I should be.
You, mate.
But anyway, they're people coming up, guys. So interviews coming up. David Foster, Damon Hetta.
Oh, jeez.
I love his darts. And he's playing tonight in New Zealand as well. So
I'll watch that.
And
Yes, all going well.
Alan Johnson.
All going well. Some good guests.
All going well.
Fantastic.
We've got some great guests, mate.
That's
I'm so
fantastic.
excited about the darts because I love watching the darts.
We do like that.
So anyway, Mark Guy reckons that Phil Gould should take over the Knights, and if he does, that they could win a grand final by 2020 next year.
He is a footy head, isn't he? As they say.
Old Philly.
Yeah,
Philly.
Absolute
Philly,
world of knowledge.
Made a bit of tennis. Ash Barty, she's fallen a little bit short of reclaiming her number 1 spot after a semi-final loss in Cincinnati. She fell. Oh, I can't say that name. Svetlana Kuznetsova, Switzerland.
6-2, 6-4.
Layer upper, layer over layer. In the finals, in the semi-finals. So Ash Barty has drawn Serena Williams in the later draw of the US Open, so that could be a cracker of a match.
That should be a cracker.
Unfortunately, the other buffhead that we love, Nick Kyrgios, has got a dream draw. He doesn't come up against...
A dream draw?
He doesn't come up against anyone.
What's he doing? He's got a dream draw. What's he going to do? Fight a ball boy and hit the umpire all in one?
As long as he's got a white towel, mate, he doesn't care.
He'll throw
he doesn't care. So anyway...
He'll throw that after about the third
do you know Eugenie Bouchard?
I do.
All right. She's
on YouTube.
She's been linked to him. Surely.
No, that's the sister.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They're not.
How do you think I know that?
Oh, I don't know. You're like,
I saw that on YouTube.
Okay.
But anyway, no, that is true. He goes out with the sister of
Eugenie's.
Eugenie in a bottle.
She's quite a piece, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the sister's the same because she's the sister
Quite a piece.
of her. Yeah.
But
masterpiece.
In saying that, she's that much of a piece. She's actually sick to death of being known as a model rather than an athlete. So come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eugenie Bouchard. Now, seriously, guys, you need to stop thinking she's a model and think she's an athlete, even knowing every time you see her on YouTube or on something she's in a bikini.
Instagram.
Every shot she's in a bikini. Look, she's she wears a bikini quite well, probably better than
It might
Glenn.
be comfortable. It might be like for me wearing my pajamas.
Oh, I don't know. Summer's coming up, mate.
Summer is coming up.
Take my bra off, put my jammies on. I'm happy. She just likes bikini.
Exactly. We'll be out with our rubber ducks.
She walks around the house.
We have our little... Anyway.
All right, let's get on to a bit of golf. Have you seen the pictures of Phil Mickelson?
Nicholson.
No. I did. I actually was going to look at it. It's just his transformation.
My God.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Well,
Phil,
what's
look,
he got?
he's got bigger man boobs than me, right?
He's a big bloke.
He's a big bloke.
He's not... And he's...
Have a look at him now.
He's been around a
He's
bit.
buff. You got a picture of him in the ocean having a swim.
Built like me.
And he's thin. Yeah, he looks like you.
God.
Solid. Absolutely solid. So well done. I'd love to know what you've done because I need to do it as well.
Peter.
But Phil Mickelson.
We might go to the Phil Mickelson School of... I don't know.
Dieting and fitness and
What's
learning
his
how to
name?
talk good.
Phil Nicholson.
Mickelson.
I'll tell you what we
Phil
can do, Jeff.
He looks...
You know, when we go...
Mickle or
Mick.
Perhaps before we go on holiday this year, me and you should start walking across the desert.
There you go.
Get picked up halfway. I bet you there won't be much of us left if we get halfway.
Oh, he is buff, isn't he?
No.
Okay.
He's
Then we
done
go
an
on
incredible
holiday
job. Adam Scott and Mark Leishman are set to play tomorrow in the Tour Champions, at East Lakes Golf Club. Now,
East Lakes,
Glennie,
not Daryl.
No, he's gone, you know.
I know. Daryl.
So, mate, this tournament, the purse is $46 million. You sitting down there?
Christ.
Yeah, you sitting down?
46 mil.
Right. The
Should've
winner,
been better at golf.
the winner will pick up $15 million, right? Right? That is more than Greg Norman's whole career in one tournament.
But when we talk about football contracts and all that too, they've got peanuts compared to these guys.
I know.
He lost it in 10 days, Jeff.
What's that?
No, wait.
10 days?
Apparently he lost
10 days?
15 pounds in 10 days. That's what it says on this article.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I reckon I could put that on.
Will they lock him in the cellar or something?
I reckon I could put 15 pounds on in 10 days. Especially on a cruise. But anyway. So, there you go. That's a lot of money to win. A lot of money.
It is a lot of money. Now, we've got the Australian Open must be coming on, isn't it? The golf. So...
yeah, it's worth about $9 million to the winner, I think.
So, yeah, Adam Scott and Daly, they'll all be coming down. So
He'll be bringing his car.
And our mate, you know, the same as the rugby player, what's his name?
Smith. Cameron Smith.
exactly.
Cameron Smith and...
He reckons he could... He thinks that he can really... give it a nudge.
Well, they're playing in a different tournament because they didn't make the cut in this one. So the Tour Championship is a
Smith did. Is he the Australian? Though?
No, he's playing something else. So him and someone
I thought
else.
he was playing in this, right?
No,
not now. But
yeah. No, but he's not playing in this tournament.
Oh no, he's not playing in that one.
They didn't make this. This is the FedEx Cup.
They're all fed up.
So
yeah, they're fed up with the FedEx. Yeah, I know.
So Smith and what's his name?
Daly. No, our boy. I don't know.
I can't think of his name.
Right.
Anyone out there?
They're not playing.
Australian number one. He was number one.
Number one of what?
For ages.
Leishman, Daly.
Bradley.
Doesn't matter.
Brady.
Norman.
Anyway, it's all good. So, Glenn.
Cleaver.
Before we go to Cleve's tips, we're running really well tonight.
No, we are running well. So
before we go to Cleve's tips, mate, a punter has put a wager on a trotting race in Canada, Mohawk, Canada.
Oh,
right.
Geez, I'd get on that.
At $1,255.10, and it's got up.
That's very specific.
He put 1,000.
No. That's what it was paying.
Oh, okay.
I was paying 1,000. Jeez.
And it got up. And it's the highest of any winner in any code of
racing. How much
racing.
did he put on it?
I don't know how much he put on it, but that's how much it was paying.
I've never heard of anything like that.
He waged on a trotting horse of 1,200.
Oh, that's... Well, there's
there you go.
Tips there. Well,
there you go.
Nothing more to say, is there, really?
No, very nice. Mate, anyway, let's... we ready to head into Cleve's tips, or you got something else?
Well, look at we can just. How are we going for time?
Well, it's
what is it?
It's 7:25. We've got 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, just quickly with the footy, I think what's your. Well, we can talk about now. All the games are just about over and done after this weekend. How do you see it? Is the sides that are in it now? Do you think they're the sides that you thought they'd probably be, or? You know, I mean, like with West Coast and your Richmond, apart from... Let's take our sides out.
Right.
Let's take North Melbourne, Hawthorn. Let's take them out.
Right.
And let's take Gold Coast out.
Not for very much time. Anyway,
and Essendon. Oh, that Essendon in it?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they're in it.
Yeah. Look, mate, to be honest with you, I'm hoping for either a Brisbane or... How good would it be a Brisbane Bulldogs grand final?
Well... all jokes aside, there is a couple of little rumblings going on now that if the Western Bulldogs do get in, which I think they will now, if they get in, you wouldn't want to be playing them, would you? They're clicked all just at the right time, exactly like they did last time. They've got good midfielders. They've got that Norton who's jumping on heads down there. So
and he's good virus protection too.
Exactly.
Norton.
Yeah, he is Norton.
Now they're playing Adelaide, right?
Well, Adelaide, do you think they're gone? And there's another coach, Pike.
Well, yeah.
As we spoke about coaches.
He's a bit of a fish.
He could be gone, mate. He could be shark bait. Yeah.
Adelade's got to beat the Bulldogs, or the Bulldogs beat Adelaide. That means you get a chance to come up.
No, we have to beat. We have to beat. What they call the West Coast over there.
Yeah.
And we're not taking. We've got a couple of big forwards out. Ruffy's, of course, the champ. He's given it away, and well done too, Ruff.
Oh, quickly on Ruffy. There's been talk during the week that there's three clubs chasing him: Gold Coast, Melbourne,
definitely want him,
and St
Kilda.
Want him.
They've put him on Ruffy. Gold Coast put him on a 10-year playing career. He'll be playing when he's under.
So is Ruffy retired, or is Ruffy being told to retire?
No, he's done. He's
retired,
mate.
He's not going to go. Told done. He's not going to go to one of these clubs.
No, he will. No, he will. Well, he'll go because that'll be a job for him. So one of those clubs he's got. Who do you have? St Kilda, Melbourne, and Gold Coast. So he'd get a job as a forward coach. Or
they want him to play.
No.
They want him to play.
No, he's not a Luke Hodge, but.
Oh, well done to Hodgie, because this is his last year as well.
Hodgie. Well,
wouldn't that be funny if he went out with the grand final?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, that's enough, mate. Let's get on to your Cleves tips.
Oh, okay.
Hang on a minute. This is Cleves tips.
Oh, I'm on.
You can't get me a beer.
Well, we're not going too much into last week, just to say that we did go down to the casino, and one of my smart tips that has really pulled me back out.
Thanks, mate.
Pulled me back to the
steel sideboard.
Yeah, I mean, no one, even Calendar and all those, couldn't pick what we picked, could they?
No.
What can you now? I should ask Al if she can remember the name.
I can't.
Was it Grey? Wasn't it?
Shadow Grey.
Oh, the Grey.
Shadow Grey.
The Grey.
Yes.
Remember Grey Shadow? Oh yeah, we got that back to front like I normally do. Grey Shadow absolutely came from nowhere, mate.
You put $20.
It could be like the Western Bull. It come from nowhere.
Put a 20
on it. Put a 10 on. I'm not selfish. And at any rate, give him the tip though, and of course he flew. Meant to put it on the frothies.
Didn't do it.
No, we've got it. I mucked up.
Major letdown.
I reckon it must have been another one of those beers I had there. I reckon they spiked it. They spiked one of my drinks.
So we're doing all right. We're not because we didn't get on it.
We're doing. We up and down, up and down. No, we're doing all right. Okay. Anyway, let's not muck around too much.
Yep.
We're going. We're back at the Valley. That's our favourite track. We like the Valley.
Fortitude.
We've had some issues there, but anyway.
It hasn't got much of a straight there, and we love it there. But look, I did back this horse last week, and it was race 1, horse 1, Shot of Irish, which is trained by Scott Brunton down at 7 Mile Beach.
Oh, lovely place.
So he's a 7 Mile. He's a 7 Mile Beach horse. I mean, he's a Tasmanian horse, Hobart, and he came third when we picked him last week.
So he's a winner.
No, we didn't pick him for third. No, we just had him straight on the nose. And he was on the nose because he didn't win. So Age of Chivalry beat him, but I thought he showed enough. So I think I might.
We're going to revisit.
We're going to back it. Yeah, we'll back up because when you jump off, sometimes you can jump back off. So $5.50 on the tote.
Shot of Irish.
We've got a little bit of problems with some of the spellings on these. Race 3, horse 3. This is all at the Valley, by the way. Horse 3. Come on, what's that one? Tarajif. Tarajif.
Was it a J? Is it? Looks like a Y to me.
Y-E-F.
Yeah, well, it's a Yef.
Yef.
Tarif. This is your Cleves tips, and you don't even know the name of your horses.
Well, I'm Welsh. I'm not.
Seriously.
$6.80 on the tote.
Well, you're going to blame Tom Jones.
$4. And if you're there, Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
I'm a bit short of a few bob at the moment. $4 fixed, or $6.80 on the tote.
Yes.
Race 5, Bonds Away.
Oh, nice.
I had a little look, mate, up in the up on the coast, up on the Gold Coast, up your direction, old direction. And they pulled him out of there and brought him down. So I thought I'd sneakily...
Doesn't like the heat.
No, so I sneakily at 410 on the toast. So he's pretty low. But So he'd been scratched, as I said, and down in Melbourne. So we're going to go Bonds Away in race 5. Race 6, horse 3, like this horse, Vinland.
Yeah.
We did back the other week, or if let's see how they go in the betting, or New Universe. We did back him last week too, Jeff. 330 fixed, but obviously New Universe is a little bit better odds there. Race 8, horse 8, Turbium. Unfortunately, you're only going to get 290 on him. He's going to win.
He'd be from the no, it doesn't matter.
He's going to win. He's a haste. Yeah. Anyway,
does he wear a turban?
No, he's just, well, he could do. I don't know. Probably have blinkers on. No better turban, but
he's probably in an Uber car. Stop it! Stop it!
It could be. And if you don't like him, have a look at the betting. But I also like it as an outside Usain Bowler.
What?
Usain Bowler,
really?
Not Usain Bolt. Yeah. Usain Bowler, and he's a good horse. And at the moment, if you want a bit of odds to beat Turbian, at 880, I reckon he's a sneaky couple of bucks on him.
There you go, get on there.
There you go.
Put 100 on that.
Race 9, we're talking about you again. Horse 3, Masculino, $6 fixed.
Yep.
That is Mooney Valley. We ain't finished. Randwick, horse 3, horse 2, Luciello.
Yep.
$5.90 on the tote. The favourite in that race by a fair bit is True Detective. Actually owned by the same trainer, Waller, Chris Waller. They're both his horses, but I like Luciello.
There you go.
So
Cleve Step, is it? That's your number?
No, it is. I reckon one of them will win. Yeah. So I'm trying to help.
One of them will.
I'm trying to help punters there. No, it'll be one or the other. But whatever you like. I like Luciello. But at $5.90, I'm paying. True Detective's probably about $1.75, $2. Race 4, horse 2, Scholarly, $5.50 fixed. Race 5, horse 2, Flit, $5.30 on the total, $4.80 fixed. Bowman's on that.
Really? Flit up?
I haven't got many on Bowman, but he's got Flit. Now, coming back, I told you all the good horses are coming back. I'm going there. He's not the favourite.
Happy Clapper.
Happy Clapper's back. Race 7, horse 2. Happy Clapper, $4.20 fixed. And that was the one that used to be the bridesmaid to Winks.
He goes like the Clapper. Yes.
But he's back, and I'm putting money on him. And
we're going to put 100 on him.
LZ, he's got to beat LZ though.
Oh.
And LZ's in the same race. Yeah. LZ will be something short, like I think McDonald's got him, and LZ's going to be something like around $2.
No, woo! What? You're telling me that McDonald's has got a horse? They're going to turn him into patties. McDonald's?
Oh, not that McDonald's.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was
jockey.
McDonald's.
No, but Happy Clapper.
Goodness gracious.
Let's go with Happy Clapper. So that was race 7, horse 2, Happy Clapper.
Happy Clapper.
Yeah. Race 9, this will win. This will win, but it's short. But horse 11, Rohern, $2.15. If you get $2.15 fixed, you're going to be lucky. So get on that real early. Racing over to the Gold Coast.
Jeez.
And Cleve does do his homework. This horse has been scratched in Melbourne. And race 1, horse 6. This is Gold Coast, by the way.
Yeah.
Race 1, horse 6, Mac the Knife, $3.10 fixed. Mac the Knife.
Well, that would be
yes.
Oh.
But not Frank Sinatra.
Right. Yeah, it was Frank Sinatra. No, it was.
Sammy Newman sang it too on this show. Mac the Knife.
Yeah,
it's no. Frank Sinatra.
That'll do.
Anyway, can someone throw it in there because I think it's Frank Sinatra.
Well, I think it's Dean Lewis. Dean. What's his name?
Dean
Martin. Mac the Knife, I think, is Mac the Knife.
Don't really care.
Guys, anyone out there know Mac the Knife? Is that Dean Martin?
I'm going Sinatra.
Don't know that I care much.
I'm Mac the Knife.
No.
Anyway,
race 3, horse 2. Another Cleve special, Ball Clue.
Oh, you're still going?
Yeah.
My goodness.
$3 fixed. Race 4, horse 1, Boom Chicka Boom. $3.70 on the tote. There's another Cleve special. They're all Cleve specials. Every one of them. Race 5, horse 8, Dream Master. That's what I'll be doing when we get in the finals this year at Hawthorn. $4.50 on the tote. And when we're all finished and we're going to escape, we're all going to jump into the TARDIS.
Yes.
Race 8, horse 4, TARDIS, $4.60 on the tote. That's Cleve's specials and winners. And
are you done?
Back irresponsibly.
Now, I just want to ask: are there any other horses running this weekend, or you covered them all?
I've covered the lot, so we're going to win. We're going to have no money left. But by the time we put all them on, mate, we'll be up there.
Well,
how much did that guy? What did you say they made?
Oh, I don't know.
It
was paying $1,200. So yeah.
There you go.
We need one of those.
We'll put all them together, and we still won't be.
We need a special. Corey's come up with Caniglio to go to the Blues, and Daisy picked up as a rookie. I think Daisy's had his time in the sun.
Daisy will be out in the paddocks, I reckon, as a bingy.
Yeah. After Collingwood, don't think he did anything.
Yeah, Daisy.
So Corey will probably disagree with that, but I don't think he did anything.
I actually, all jokes on Caniglio, I think he'll stay where he is.
There you go. You heard it here first, Corey.
I don't think he'll go.
Caniglio.
Caniglio.
What
did I say? Caniglio was...
I know, I just like...
Well, he was a Greek god, wasn't he, or something?
Oh, Tom Jones was. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we've got time for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the show.
Yeah. Well done to the Eastern Shore...
Eastern Suburbs Rugby Union Club.
Yeah,
First grand final in 17 years.
Well done,
so well done to those guys.
Roosters, that is.
Corey's Garden and Landscaping. Yep. Get onto it. Get onto this guy if you want some stuff done in your yard, because he does a fantastic job at a fantastic price as well.
Yep. And there's his,
and
there it is there.
There it is. And also at Realty, Ben Palmer. Get onto him because he's helped us out tonight with some technology. Thank you to Ben.
And all the best to Mr. Pearson's son up there.
Lachlan. Well
done, Lachlan.
Maybe next week we might even play a little bit of a clip of his song.
We can set something up, can we?
Can we do that?
Suppose,
Who cares about
just a couple of notes, unless it's copyright or something.
Well, there you go. That's all we have. Well, have a great week, everyone. I'm going to the football tomorrow. I might see you live on Facebook tomorrow, depending on how many beers I've had.
Yep. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Have a good weekend, and have a frothy.
Love yous all.
Well done.
Love yous all. Goodbye.
See you next week.
Yeah.